Hey Commanders fans, get ready, because today we have exclusive news about our team, and you can't miss a single detail. So take advantage and subscribe to the channel. Activate the bell to receive everything firsthand, and of course, leave a like to strengthen our support and show that there are only true fans here. Our commitment is to always bring you the latest updates, news, and everything that goes on behind the scenes at Commanders. So without further ado, let's check out today's news. Former Seminole defensive back signs with Washington Commanders speed and experience helped the former Florida State DB secure an NFL opportunity in the nation's capital. The 2025 NFL Draft saw players like defensive back Azaria Thomas land in New York with the Jets, and defensive tackle Joshua Farmer sign with the New England Patriots, joining a long list of former Florida State Seminoles in the NFL, while 2025 didn't see players like Defensive Rookie of the Year Jared Verse, second-round pick Braden Fisk, and the many talented players from the 2023 ACC Championship team get drafted. Some of that title contender is signing deals as undrafted free agents. Former FSU defensive back Fentrell Cypress II recently signed a 3-year, $2.9 million contract with the Washington Commanders. The contract includes a $10,000 signing bonus and a $165,000 guarantee. After suffering an injury that sidelined him last season, he had a breakout performance at Florida State's Pro Day in March. Cypress recorded a 4.43-second 40-yard dash, a 6.84-second three-cone drill, a 38-inch vertical jump, and a 10-foot long jump. Florida Gators kicker Trey Smack, 29, reacts to a missed field goal in the final seconds of the first half as Florida State Seminoles defensive back Fentrell Cypress, 23, signals a miss on Steve Spurrier Field at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville, FLA, on Saturday, November 25, 2023. Doug Engel, Gainesville Sun. Doug Engel, Gainesville Sun USA Today, Anita W. Asukaved on his performance at Pro Day. Multiple sources have expressed high praise for the 24-year-old during off-season workouts and OTAs. One perfect move by the Commanders to fill out the roster ahead of 2025 training camp as Washington Commanders head coach Dan Quinn learns more about the new players. He's seeing speed and potential to improve the line play. And here's a perfect move by the Commanders to fill out the roster ahead of 2025 training camp. The Commanders training camp is less than a month away, with the rookies reporting on July 18th, followed by the veterans on July 22nd. The Commanders have improved their overall roster significantly over the 2024 version. But there are two areas where the team could use reinforcements. A wide receiver is a moderate need, but an edge rusher is the top priority. The Commanders should sign edge rusher Zadarius Smith in short. The Commanders don't have enough weapons at the edge rusher position. The team missed the draft position, which means they're currently looking at the 2025 season with Dorrance Armstrong, Dietrich Wise Jr., Jacob Martin, and Clellan Ferrell as their top offensive linemen. Granted, Smith is 32 and may not have much left in the tank. It would be a one-year move, but it's the right move for the Commanders. Advertisement comments: Smith said he wants to return to Detroit, but his main goal is to win a Super Bowl, according to usatoday.com. Plus, Washington offers that possibility. "We both know where I want to be," Smith said. "I hope I can go back to Detroit because the coaching staff and everyone in the front office is great. When I'm there, I feel like I'm a leader and I can influence the young guys and do great things. I hope I can get back to where I want to be in Detroit." But he added that he wants a ring. "I'm going into my 11th year. As a senior, a championship is the only thing I'm missing," Smith said. "I made the sacks. I made the All-Pro. I made the Pro Bowl, so now it's just a matter of getting a ring and a championship." Are the C-suite running backs already at their limit? An NFL analyst says not, according to FoxSports.com. They needed edge help even before they lost Dante Fowler and his 10.5 sacks in free agency, Ralph Vacchiano wrote. And that's been their biggest need all offseason. Yet general manager Adam Peters doesn't seem too concerned. His only edge signing was Dietrich Wise, who turns 31 in July and has had 8 average seasons in New England. They seem to be in perfect position in the draft to take an edge rusher in the first round. But they went with the offensive line. In fact, they didn't take an edge rusher at all. Former Jaguars first-round pick named a trade candidate after declining his 5th-year option this offseason. Jacksonville Jaguars linebacker Devin Lloyd could be a potential trade candidate during the 2025 season. According to a report since, the Jaguars are not giving Lloyd a new contract extension. That means there is no realistic future for him in Jacksonville. They could keep him for more seasons this year if things go the right way, but that could easily change if the team suffers another losing year, which seems unlikely. However, it makes sense for the Jaguars to trade Lloyd to gain some draft capital and send him to a contender in need of a boost to their pass rushing unit. Originally selected in the 2022 NFL Draft, the former Utah player has been with the Jaguars his entire career, earning a starting role on this defense after winning Defensive Rookie of the Month, and it's been a productive rookie year for the linebacker. Unfortunately, he hasn't been the same pass rusher since, as Lloyd has failed to produce any kind of production that would help Jacksonville. The Jaguars are already heading into the 2025 season with a new regime under new head coach Liam Cohen, so there's no clear future for Lloyd. With them picking up linebacker Travon Walker's 5th-year option, that could signal Lloyd's departure. But these 4 suitors could pursue him. Former Jaguars first-round pick Devin Lloyd named a trade candidate minus 2 potential options. Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens pass rushing defensive unit hasn't been the same since 2023, after losing key players like Jadeveon Clowney, Geno Stone, and Malik Harrison in back-to-back off-seasons. The Ravens have relied heavily on Kyle Van Noy and Roquan Smith to keep the defense alive. While they see some spark in Odefa, the same isn't true of Trenton Simpson and David Oyabo, who have been detrimental to the team. Washington Commanders, meanwhile, the Commanders aren't interested in adding any pass rushers, but they can't ignore the unit that can keep them in games. The team lost its sack leader, Dante Fowler Jr., to its longtime rival, and players like Bobby Wagner and Frankie Louvu need to step up, while Dietrich Wise Jr. and Dominique Hampton have some potential. It's better to sign a new presence like Lloyd to see what he can do long-term in this defense.